Should be good. So y'all want into it? Or just you want it in there?
No,
What?
I'm good where I'm at.
That's yours.
Oh, thanks, man.
You get your water.
Yeah, I'm good, man.
So,
Last day of 2025, y'all.
ring in the new year with Anxiety Hour, episode 7.
Is it related to something for you?
I have no clue. I don't know. Probably not. Well, maybe. I don't know. If we're counting the podcasts that we did, then it might be. Because we haven't done that many.
Yeah.
So, it could be 7. But some of them were pretty, you couldn't hear anything. And that was like the ones when we did the fight ones, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Because like I could not figure out the way to get the sound right without playing it over so that it was gonna like screw up it would fuck up my account because it was not showing it, but it was streaming the sound of the fight. Excuse me. Get that shit going. So I saw your boy got fucking knocked out.
Okay.
Tay.
Okay. Oh, I didn't watch it.
I didn't hear him.
Oh, I know he lost, but I didn't like know how he lost or
I
anything.
just saw him cowering down on his knees.
Well, whatever. I don't really care either way.
I saw somebody fight. He did pretty good in the first round, but that's all I saw of it.
It's a fight.
It happens.
Your boy lost 2.
Who, Jake Paul? Oh yeah, I don't give a fuck. I figured both of them were gonna lose those fights though, but I didn't watch either one of them. The only clips I saw was from the Andrew Tate one, so.
And you just really wanted him to lose.
Yeah, for real.
I actually wanted them to win.
I don't know who the other guy was.
I don't
I don't
know.
know.
Is he like a real?
He was pretty big though.
Yeah, I think he's like a real, probably, I don't know if he was a real boxer compared
I don't know
to.
about like real. I didn't mean to say real, but is he like a current fighter?
I have no clue. I never heard, I don't know any fighters though, so.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know anything about boxing. I just watch MMA. Try to watch MMA, but mostly just UFC because like everything else is kind of bad at promoting.
Yeah. UFC's the top dog now. It used to be boxing, but now it's fucking UFC.
Yeah, but they've been some fucking good ass fights, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on in the world this week. I haven't paid attention to anything for news.
I haven't either.
I know that like they have this thing where like Alex went against Candace and stuff, but I didn't really watch his like 30-minute monologue or whatever you call it.
I saw a clip where he was freaking out.
What about her?
Yeah, and everybody on Twitter was like, "Alex is calling Candace MI6, CIA, FBI. She's a part of all these things."
Yeah.
I was just like, well, that's what she's doing too. But like with the Turning Point,
Yeah.
and Charlie's saying like all these different things are a part of it.
Yeah.
And then when one gets proven wrong, then it's on to the next thing, and it just keeps on spiraling. And so it's just keeping the soap opera going, which is what annoys me the most. But and there's like a mystery, you know. There's something fishy that happened, some fuckery happened, and I don't know. We're probably never gonna know the fucking answers.
We're never gonna know.
It's like with everything else. I mean, what do y'all think they did back when it happened to JFK?
You just talk about it like nonstop.
But I guess but they were more sophisticated about it. They probably said like, probably back then they were all, you know, they didn't have information like we do.
Yeah.
Or it's instantaneously. So they probably just said whatever was like in the fucking news.
And there's the internet now too.
Yeah.
So now everybody can talk about it.
And that's where the mass confusion comes in.
Mm-hmm.
There's just so many people with different theories.
Mm-hmm.
That was on. I think it might have been on one of those posts I saw with Candace, and I was just scrolling through the comments to see what everybody was saying about what Alex said, and every single comment was some other theory about what it was that took Charlie out. I was like, this is exactly like the JFK crap. It's like there's so much shit in there. because like with JFK, it was like, oh, it was the mob. Oh, it was NASA because he wanted to go. I think we talked about this last time.
Yeah, a little bit. Not that much, but a little bit.
But I mean, who knows? We're never gonna know. Sadly.
Yeah, unfortunately. In my opinion, just like 5 or 6 different factions just like did it together, kind of thing,
Yeah.
on both of them. Because you're gonna
Or
get
it's
like a
just
little
all
every
the same
side.
faction. You know, like,
Yeah.
either like it starts from the top or it's from whatever the main faction is. I guess most people will call it the New World Order, and then they just kind of have like a plant or something, somebody that they have a way into all these groups or
Mhm.
whatever, and they just that's how I could see that happening where they all work together because it's all coming from the top.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. And they just got different parts of different regions that like will benefit from certain things as well.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's all to keep the peace, keep the deep state, which is really just I guess it is a good term for it because it's the people that keep the power no matter who's in charge.
Mm-hmm.
Because it is like we just basically think we have a say by getting to vote for a president every 4 years, and then that person, whoever we vote for, whoever wins, really only has like 2 years if they win
Midterm.
Congress
Oh, that's it. Yeah.
when they take power, because if not, then they're just constantly fighting, in the House and Senate to get bills passed through.
Mm-hmm.
But this time, is the Republicans have everything up
Mhm.
until next year,
Mm-hmm.
and so 1 year away, well, less than a year away now, and there's been a lot of stuff that's happened, but it's like it's getting to the point where you got to start amping shit up because by the time the elections come in November, you want to make sure people forget if you did something that like let's just say like mass deportations. It's like if that were to happen, it should have happened earlier because if it happens closer to the midterms, then we're probably the right's probably gonna lose everything as far as the House or Congress in general.
That's why stringent around the laws with weed and shit.
That was a good one, but who knows? Like, I'm not really sure how much executive orders can do. They always say that that's like it when someone signs an executive
Yeah.
order,
Yeah.
it means it happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it does. I mean,
Yeah.
because that's the thing the left's saying now is like it doesn't matter if he can write as many executive orders as he wants to. It doesn't do a thing. So why are y'all so afraid of him doing anything? Like y'all were terrified that he's gonna write all these executive orders when he got in.
Be a fucking dictator.
Yeah, I mean, like, that's what you kind of have to be if you want, like, if we'll just take the Trumpy, for example. He won everything as far as, like, the popular vote
Yeah.
and then the Electoral College.
Yeah.
So basically, he was given a pass by the whole country
Mm-hmm.
to do his
thing.
his agenda.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that, the way that everything's set up, the popular vote, like, he only won by, like, 3 or 4 million votes.
Mm-hmm.
Something like that. That's really close. But all the blue voters live mainly like in 7 major cities. And I don't think that the country should be dictated by 7 cities across the country that all live on the western edge of the country or the eastern edge. So it's like it's New York. I don't think no. It'd be New York City. Houston's in there just because it's the biggest town in Texas,
Mhm.
and then like every major city in fucking Cali. So I don't want to be ran by 5 fucking cities.
Mm-hmm. It's just kind of crazy how they do that shit too.
That's why. Well, then the other problem is like, the left is always talking about how they're the party for the little guy
Mm-hmm.
or whatever, and then all they do is bitch about the Electoral College.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's what it helps do. It's
Mhm.
like these smaller counties. That's like it was pretty smart how they thought about that back in the day. But it's giving power to people who in a county make up like this county. I'm not really sure how many there are. Probably like not even 50,000 people in this county. But if the majority vote a certain way, then that county is voted for that that party. And then if you look at the whole map of each county in the country, it's like almost just red, and it's those counties that have the 5 to 7 major cities in the country that are blue. That those people say, well, their slogan or their best phrase is, "Land doesn't vote." Whenever you bring up that map of the whole country being red, like, well, I don't know about that. There's a lot of people that live like all throughout the country. It's not just in these little hot spots of the little concrete jungles that people live in, and then they don't. They're just stuck in their hive minds, and everybody else that lives outside of those cities, they think that those people are the ones that are they're stuck in their ways, but they think that they're they're the cult. It's the whole thing, like we said last time. It's designed to keep us split apart, which is the worst thing about it. Because then, like I was saying with the president, you think you have power by voting in somebody that you believe in, and then that person really can't do anything unless that party does win the midterms. Then there is full reign after that to do whatever you want. But up until then, I don't know what what he has up his sleeves. And did we talk about this last time? Like I was telling y'all, I don't know if we did, but I think the last omnibus bill or whatever, the thing that they were saying the government was going to shut down once we passed this bill or whatever, that was full of all of Trump's big beautiful bill stuff.
I think we talked about it.
And so
I don't know what it is really.
The only thing I know about that bill, I know it has some shit in there.
Yeah, that.
It's the problem with those things. Is like it's full of just like all these bills.
Yeah.
And there was a stat or a graph I saw too this week, and it was showing like from the 70s or maybe the 90s of like every bill that's passed into law for each decade or something like that, and it's just been like 90s, and it's been going down. And but that's because they started doing the omnibus bill, where it's like one bill, but there's all these fucking bills in it. And then everybody's like, what are we paying Congress for if they're not going to pass any laws? But they don't understand that all these bills and laws are in this one giant damn thing. And that is a problem too, because if one person or a couple people group up and don't want to pass it because of one thing that's in it, then that's what holds up everything.
Yeah, it's like, oh, you have good stuff in here, but this one, it's like they say like a bunch of shit. It's just like, oh, this is bullshit. And then you're like, okay, like say example is like, oh, this is for like trans research. It's like, dude, you don't want that. And they'd be like, look, we have like this is supposed to help cut down taxes. It's like, yeah, I know that, but you're putting all this extra bullshit in there.
That's what happens.
All the
Yeah.
time.
And it's they do it on purpose.
Yeah.
Like it's got to be done on purpose because it doesn't make any sense. Because then one side like this last time, both sides were blaming each other for the shutdown.
Yeah.
And then when it finally got passed, everybody was like, the Democrats are blaming the right for the shutdown. And then when it finally got passed, the Democrats are blaming the 5 or however many Democrats it was that came to the middle and said, okay, we'll pass it. It's like, so it was the Democrats then. If you're saying, like, if y'all are blaming your own party for coming across the aisle, which you're supposed to do anyways, supposed to work together, but that doesn't happen anymore.
The one thing I heard about that one was like, I don't know if it's true, but I hear it a lot. That I heard about that was they were trying to get like health insurance for illegals here.
Yeah, well, that's what
That was one of the main things.
they were trying to get that out, I guess, or something
Yeah.
like that, and that's what it happens. They just act like it doesn't, because Medicaid, I guess, funds like ERs and other things.
Yeah.
I mean, like they do receive government benefits, and then they make up. Oh, that's what it is. It's like at first they said it didn't exist back when Elon was doing the Doge stuff, and the thing was we need to get rid of waste, fraud, and abuse that's in Medicaid and basically the whole bureaucracy. And they're saying, well, it doesn't exist. This is a conspiracy that illegals receive any type of Medicaid, Medicare, or whatever. And then it comes out, oh, they do receive it.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, well, it's not even that much. It's like less than 2% of the whole Medicaid spending or whatever. So y'all just told us that it didn't exist in the first place, and
Yeah.
now it's y'all saying it does exist. But that's their tactic. They
Yeah,
lie,
don't do that.
and when the truth comes out, then they say, "Oh, okay," but they like the thing with voting, with illegals voting.
Mhm.
They'll say it doesn't happen. It doesn't exist. And like it doesn't exist supposedly with federal elections, but in some cities they do allow non-citizens to vote. There's like a, I think it was like from at least a decade ago. It was like an article I remember. It's like 700,000 non-residents, what they call them, voted in the New York election or something like that. And those people, they shouldn't be allowed to vote in the first place.
Yeah.
But when they vote for these people that are like make up a what do they call them? I guess it'd be like they can vote. I guess for Congress people or people in their districts.
Right.
You know, and so then that changes. There's an old clip. Well, not old clip. It's like 5 years old of some black congresswoman talking about like I need these votes for my district or whatever because and she's talking about illegal voting.
Yeah.
And it gives the Democrats extra seats is what it is.
Yeah.
It gives them extra seats and power. But they act like it's just a conspiracy. It's not a real thing.
Yeah. That's the reason why they were pushing for like the no ID thing so much too. When you go vote. It's kinda stupid.
Yeah, I mean that should just be a given. You should have to.
Yeah.
But then also, the thing with the ID deal, illegals can get a driver's license in some cities and states, and then fucking Tim Walz signed a thing in 2023 for illegals can get a driver's license, and in some cities that's all you need is a driver's license, and that's it.
Yeah.
And I think in Cali they do a thing where what you said, where you don't have to have anything.
Mhm.
You can show up there with a utility bill, and you can register to vote with that. Like, how the fuck is that possible?
Yeah.
And there's a loophole where supposedly they can't, even if they still do that, they still supposedly can't vote. But even if it's like a couple dozen of them that do it, it's still happening, and it's not going to affect, a federal election. But to say it's not happening, that's a lie. It does happen a very small percentage, but the main issue is with them voting in the local elections, and just all of it needs to be fucking like audited or something. Something needs to happen.
Nothing's gonna happen.
Yeah, look at the shit.
I think this was like my first time voting. I don't even know if I'm gonna vote again.
Well, that's what I don't know.
You know?
That's what like my family and some of them said like they're not gonna vote this last time. I was like, you have to vote even though you think it might not count. And a bunch of people that. Okay, so what is the percentage? We'll just make it easy. 80 million and 80 million together. Is that 30?
80 million? 80 million?
That'll be 16?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's like less than half of the amount of people that live in the country. I'm not really sure how many eligible voters there are in the country,
I don't know.
But I forget, there's always a stat that they come out with the amount of eligible voters that actually do vote, and it's still like, I don't even know if it's half of the eligible voters in the
Yeah.
country
I don't know.
as far as the ones that don't vote. And there's a really good chunk of Christians that don't vote too. And I think there was like another stat that was talking about gun owners, and it was like 2 to 10 million people that are like signed up with the NRA or something that don't vote at all. And which party do you think they'd vote for if they did? The right.
Yeah.
And so if that chunk just always voted, then basically the right would always win. But that's not always a good thing either.
Mm-hmm.
When you get a bunch of like rhinos in there
Mhm.
that just basically like Bushes or McCain or
Yeah.
Romney, people that I was like, yeah, they're gonna do good. Fuck Obama. But I guarantee if I like paid attention to politics, like growing up,
Mm-hmm.
which that would have been my first time to vote too, was when Obama first ran in 2008. But
Did you vote then?
no,
When was the first time you voted?
Trump's first term,
Hmm.
2015, I guess, or 2014. But I probably would have voted for Obama, like if I had listened to, well, they didn't have podcasts really back then, but the people I did listen to, Will Jones, he was like all for Obama before, he actually became president.
Mm-hmm.
And then he made a little bit of a switch and then full on just like completely was just like, yeah, I messed up with this one, because looking back in all of his old videos of Obama, running, it's like he seemed like he was going to be the guy that was going to change everything, like he was going to make a difference.
Yeah, that was the big thing with this. From what I remember people talking about it. I
Yeah,
never paid attention to it, but that's what it said. Like he was supposed to be like the guy that was. What was it like? The hope was like his slogan.
Oh,
Shit,
The
right?
Black Hope.
yeah, something with hope, and then like something change. Shit,
I don't know.
it's like 3 words. Same thing with Build Back Better. It's always like a small
Yeah.
little buzzword, and then ours is like or Trumpy's is Make America Great Again.
Yeah.
But what was it? What was Obama? Something with hope.
The New Hope or something like
I
that?
don't think that was it.
Isn't that like Star Wars?
Hmm.
New Hope, isn't that Star Wars?
I think so. Yeah.
That definitely is Star Wars.
Maybe that's why.
That's what it was.
Maybe he's playing on that.
Since everybody loves Star Wars.
Everybody loves everybody. What was that?
That's on a semi-pro with Will Ferrell.
Oh,
Yeah, that's like his thing.
that's what Ian said earlier too. Basically, right? That
Yeah.
clip you said.
Yeah.
That's a good way to. He did a good way of saying that.
Yeah, he's like, love everyone. The world is a complex place, and not everything is as what it seems. But there's a lot of great people out there, and there's a lot of bad people too. But there's mostly great people.
Yeah.
So just exercise, be good to people, love people,
Drink water.
drink water, such things.
Depends on the kind of water.
Yeah, and he's like, and we're gonna win, or
If
at
you-
least we're gonna have a lot of fun doing it.
Yeah.
So just, and I like that a lot.
Yeah, that was a good way to end his little. I guess it was his live stream today.
Yeah, it was a while back.
Oh.
Yeah, I clipped it because I just want to keep it for like
Yeah, that was a good one.
for my memories. I like Ian a lot. That's why. Cause
So
like,
you can look back on it whenever it turns out he's a Fed.
yeah. Everyone's a Fed of Jacob.
Is it, you know, it's a couple of homie?
Yeah.
He calls people homie.
Hey, homie. You're like, yeah. That's like, like a hippie. Yeah.
Cause he used to be like a lefty.
Yeah. He
Yeah.
still is technically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was like.
Him and like Jimmy Dore.
I think-
They still say they're lefty.
Yeah. I think I'm kind of lefty.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think most people in our group or
Yeah.
our generation are for sure more lefty
Yeah.
than right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, but it's like old school lefty, which is just basically like a classical liberal, and that's how I would define myself. I mean, like, it's like the same thing with Joe Rogan says. I'm a classical liberal. Like, there's the good things on both sides that I agree with. We said this last time too.
Yeah.
I mean, like, guns on the right.
Yeah.
You should be able to buy it. I do think not everybody should be able to.
Yes.
There should be some things done with that, and I don't know what the hell you do with it, but the right always freaks out, which I get it whenever someone wants to put some type of restrictions on people buying things, weapons, and
Yeah.
like there should be
There should be someone.
some, because I've seen some of the people that fucking buy this stuff, and they're not the brightest people.
Yeah.
So
It's kind of hard to do anything because if you do like a testing thing, that'd be hard too. It's like kind of like when you think like, because I was thinking back then, I was like, man, people that have kids, some of them shouldn't have kids.
yeah,
Like,
that's
they
what
shouldn't take care of their kids.
Mhm.
They should pass like some kind of like IQ test or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
To
what
take their kid home.
Yeah.
and that's
But-
like for sure like a dystopian thing.
Yeah.
Which like that should be a thing too, but it's the same. It's like the slippery slope
Yeah.
argument. It's
Exactly.
like you give them that power. Same with guns.
Yeah.
Like they're just gonna
Exactly.
keep escalating it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like you're gonna fucking control.
That's
it.
why you kind of can't.
That's why. That's why you can't do it. But
Yeah,
it kind of makes sense towards because like a lot of people like they don't take care of the kids and then the kids die and shit like that.
Yeah.
So like you're trying to voice like that, but at the end of the day, it's like you can't really do it too because if you do that, then they got so much power over everything.
Yeah.
They just say, "Oh, you gotta tell people we're gonna take your kid," and then they're gonna fucking like take the kid's organs, or they're gonna fucking
Yeah. Then they could lie, like on the test, like, oh, you failed it.
Yeah.
Or like, be some bullshit
Mhm.
if they don't want to
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
win it past it.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be well. Let's say you can't let humans have that choice, but then when you give AI the choice too,
Yeah.
then it's probably even worse because
Yeah.
they're looking like way down the road.
Yeah.
And that's the. Did y'all ever watch Gattaca with Ethan Hawke?
I saw most of it.
It's pretty
Yeah,
good.
I don't remember most of it, but I know like the basics of it. Like, cause I watched it with in Coach's class.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I think we watched it in Coach Harris's class too.
I was Coach Harry's class with you, but I don't remember watching.
We watched
Yeah.
that and The Patriot. Remember that we watched The Patriot because we kept laughing, we kept making scenes up.
Oh, I remember watching the Patriot, but I don't remember.
Okay. Yeah, I remember watching Gattaca, Braveheart, and fucking 300, and then the Monty Python in his class.
Oh wow! I
Oh,
know
yeah.
we watched Braveheart too.
Did we?
I think so.
The
Oh, we
300,
did.
300 wasn't out whenever you guys
Yeah,
were.
we watched Braveheart and we watched.
I can't believe I watched 300.
Yeah, we did, and like he would like whenever it's like some scenes that we should see, he just put like cause on the overhead projector.
Oh,
He's like, yeah,
cover
so
the
here's,
booth.
so here's, and then like he'll hide it with like a black thing so you can't see shit.
I
And
can't
then
remember that part. Yeah.
I kind of wish like we went to conspiracy shit like that because I do want to know what Coach Harry thinks about that shit.
yeah,
He
overall,
was for sure a conspiratorial dude.
Yeah.
Because he fucking like I remember like him talking. Because he was talking about math or some shit, and then he was like, "Yeah, math is awesome." Blah, 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 blah. It's like, and then like one of the students, and she's like, "Well, why don't you teach math?"
yeah,
Like, it's like because history is everything. That's what he said, and he was just like so lit. He was like lit up, right? It's like all like
His
fucking
passion.
about- Yeah.
Yeah,
I
history's
understand
pretty
what you're saying.
good.
History is like it's cool.
It's like my favorite subject for sure.
I'm for sure. Like, it's like when you grow up, like the whole school system is like stupid too because you're being forced to learn this stuff,
Yeah.
and like you don't really have a desire to learn it.
Yeah.
But now that I'm older, I'm like, man, history is awesome,
Mm-hmm.
and that should be like more focused on history. Well, math for sure,
Mm-hmm.
math and history, and then also a whole other not topic but class something where it helps you with just life in general.
Yeah.
Like they used to have a life skills class, which isn't the same thing, but like something that's just like the most useful math class I ever took was called contemporary math, and it was just like how to balance your checkbook,
Mm-hmm.
how to figure out your mortgage stuff, your car loan shit.
Damn, they should do that for sure.
It should.
Yeah.
It's just like,
that.
huh?
When you take that?
In college.
Oh.
Yeah. And so classes like that should be like mandatory
Mhm.
for seniors. It's like you're about
Yeah.
to go into the real world. If you're
Yeah.
not going to do a trade school
Yeah.
or some path
Mhm.
that helps you out without
Yeah.
without because your parents not everybody's parents is like helping their kids out.
Mhm.
So there should be some pathway, but it's like a trade school for sure. And then if not, then just a class that's mandatory besides like fucking art, where everybody has to have an art credit.
Yeah.
You have to have a credit for just future life, whatever they want to call it. It's just all gonna be like stuff to like help you figure out loans
Yeah.
and
Mhm.
anything.
I wish you did do stuff like that. I remember I told Greg this, but one of my teachers, she took it back in grade school. She taught us how to write checks,
Yeah.
and like I write my checks the way she told me to this day.
Who was the teacher?
Mrs. Britt, I think you had her.
I don't remember her.
No, it's I had Mrs. Keys together. I don't know if she was saying these names.
They won't know.
You probably need to beep them out.
Yeah. Beep, beep, beep,
No one's gonna
beep.
know. No one will know, and
Yeah,
the
no,
people that
it's fine.
watch it won't know. And even then, like the teachers are already in the public. Well, at one time they're already like
Yeah.
publicly available to people to know. So it's fine. They're probably not even teaching anymore.
Yeah.
They're like, anxiety hours talking about me?
I
Ban him.
wonder if Coach Aaron's still teaching.
I don't know.
I feel like he probably is.
If he is, he's not an indicator. I don't
Yeah.
think.
Oh, really?
Probably not. Probably retired from here, went somewhere else.
He
'Cause-
was the golf guy, right? Golf teacher.
oh, yeah. Because I tried out. Did I tell you? Do you know
You
about
tried
that? Yeah.
Mm.
I think it was like freshman year. Tried out for golf, and we all went to the Decatur golf course to try out,
Mm-hmm.
and that course is only 9 holes instead of 18, and so we would just do one round. Like the Decatur golf course was just only 9 holes,
Yeah.
and we had to score under 50
Oh, really? To get in?
overall to get in. Yeah, and that's I can't remember.
Were you already a good golfer? Were you already like?
I was like a C, yeah, at that time, yeah. I wasn't good, but I was like a C, probably. I wasn't the best at putting, but we tried. Me and Gabe tried out together, and you know, like I did pretty good that day. Had a really good shot that went right into the hole, like 150 yards. I'm like walking around trying to find the ball, because I thought it went way over.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like walking around for like 10 minutes, and Coach Harris was like, "Did you lose your ball?" I was like, "Yeah, I don't know where it's at." He's like, "Did you check the hole?" I'm like, "No." And then I go, "Yeah, I went and checked it," and I was like, oh my god." And then me and Gabe get down to the ninth hole right at the end, and he had like two putts left to make it, and I had three or something. And I was like I said, I sucked at putting, and then it's also like a lot more anxious because it's like I have to make these putts, and I got a 51, and then once I made that last one, he's like, "Oh well, you gotta try it next week." And I was like, oh, "Are you serious?" And so then like the next Friday, he came up to me like in between classes, and he's like, "Hey, are you gonna be at the golf tournament this weekend?" I was like, "No, I didn't make the team."
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh yeah, you did. Yeah, you made it." It's like, "No, you told me I have to try it again to make the team."
Yeah.
And he's like, "No, you're on the team. You're on the team." But I guess it's because
Maybe
not enough people had made it. And I was like, "Fuck you! I ain't gonna do it."
Oh, well,
No, I didn't do it. And I was like, "No, I'm not gonna do that because it's helping you out now. You could have helped me out by saying, okay, it's okay, you know." But no, he got fuck him.
I hold the grudge to this day on that one.
Maybe you are gonna become like a professional golfer.
Yeah, there ain't no way.
You never know, man. Fire will burn and you will have dead body life.
Tiger Woods.
Happy Gilmore. Happy Lewis.
Yeah. There was one of the guys we went to school with. Like
I believe that's Mr. Lewis.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. That's Coach Harris. So
That'd be sad.
Yes. He's got the nail on his head.
it's probably George and Fonte. You're like, really, that's Mr. Lewis. He'd probably be your biggest fan.
Probably. No, but there was a guy that, I won't say his name, but he's one of those guys that, his first name's Justin, but he's one of those that he wanted to be on every athletic team, in school.
Okay.
So he could get every patch on his jersey. So he was trying out for golf. And that was I think I tried that twice, though. The second time, it might have been the time I almost made it. I might have fucked up on the first try. Or it could have been that time, too. I don't remember. But that dude, Justin, like whenever Coach Harris wasn't looking because he could not hit the ball on the drive, so he was just waiting and just chunk it as far as he could. It's like, God, you're a dick, dude. Just to make the team. And then if you do make it, and then like
you're gonna go there and there'll be people.
Yeah.
Like,
how did he make it? He must have just been like, like his parents or somebody must have sucked it to the coaches to get him on there.
Yeah.
But golf is extremely aggravating. It looks easy, but it's not.
Yeah, I remember. I think because he was like a PE guy too. And then one day he said, "Hey, you just go over there and hit the golf shit." So he's like those little plastic things for practice. And I cannot hit that shit. I like swing on this, and then when I do hit it, it ain't go nowhere. It's like, that's it.
It's not easy.
Yeah, it's not.
It takes a lot of patience, and I took lessons back in the day too for it. Yeah, I didn't. My dad made me do that. Yeah, but I got better after it. It just
This was better than playing with those Barbies.
Yeah.
I wonder how your dad would let me saw you play with Barbies one day.
Wait, what?
I wonder what your dad would let me saw you play with Barbies one day.
He probably did. I know my mom did. Cause yeah, that's basically what it was. Cause I was I don't know, maybe 8 or something.
Hey, damn.
Yeah, but I was cause we always wait till she woke up to make us breakfast, you know. And so she was still passed out, and I was up early, and so I didn't want to wake her up. So I was just sitting under the bed, against it, but on the side. And then there was a Barbie, I guess my sister's Barbie doll was just sitting there, and I just started playing around with it and just taking its clothes off. I was like looking at everything, and then like I just hear like, "What are you doing?" Like, how long was she watching me? So I was
You're
looking, and I was like looking at all the parts of it.
scared.
She's probably just laying there, just like, God, he's not gay, thank God.
Yeah, that's what I would think. It's like, well, he's not gay.
Yeah.
But
Unless
what,
he is, man.
What he didn't tell you was he was looking at the candle.
Yeah. Why is he flat, mommy? It looks like me. Oh, there's another random story. I don't know, I was probably like 10 or something. Probably older than I should have been when I did this, but I didn't know what to do. But like, I found a tick on my ball sack because I always was outside. And like, so I just like, I like walked in, like, like the living room, and my mom's room's
Yeah.
right here, so there's like a corner.
Yeah.
And she's like at the desk, so I'm like walking into the room with my pants down and like holding my nut up. And it's just like this fucking black tick on there. And then she's on the phone too with like my grandma or something. And so she like turns over, and I'm just like walking into the fucking doorway with my dick hanging out. And she's just like, and I was like, there's a tick on me. And she's like, okay. And she just pulled it out. I was like, thanks. It's probably something I could have done myself.
Che was perfect. Kid.
Could have happened. You never
I
know.
was up for a couple of years now. I remember.
I was a girl and I came back a guy. Started calling. I was named Sally at first.
Sally.
Then
Betty.
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 I mean, it's always the biggest fear for a father is your son being gay.
That was
Yeah.
pretty scary.
I mean,
I mean, what could you do like if your son is gay?
yeah, I mean, it's just let it. I don't know. You can't like stop it.
Yeah. 'Cause,
I
like,
mean, if you try and stop it, it could make it worse.
I've seen like a thing like.
I'll take it to a hypnotist.
Huh?
Take it to a hypnotist.
Oh yeah.
He's like, hey, hypnotize, make sure he's fucking straight. He's like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, the problem too, if you hypnotize, like a lot of them have, I don't know, there's a term for it, but like where they kind of like with drugs where you relapse or whatever, like a relapse.
Yeah.
But it's kind of the same thing, but a different word. But like where one day they just like
Remember everything?
Yeah.
Like, they freak out like
a little bit of a
crazy.
split,
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then that's when you'd be like,
Could be worse. Like, how'd you know about this? Dad?
yeah.
It's like, bitch, how many
That
big
would-
cock?
That would like drive people to like kill people.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, if they found out.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, you found out, like, right now, it's like, yeah.
Well, that's what happened. Well, it's not the first one, but I think it's the first American experiment. The doctor was called like Dr. Money, like his
Okay.
last name, and
Was it not just a nickname? His actual last
I use the last name. Yeah, I forgot the kid's name, but we'll just say his name's Joe. And Joe's born, and they fuck up. I think they fucked up the circumcision,
Oh yeah, they cut his dick off.
and so they just cut it off.
Mhm.
And then the parents, they know, and
Yeah.
the doctor's like, "Hey, we fucked up." Basically, doctor, I don't know if it was Dr. Money that did it. It could have been, but said like, "Well, let's just raise Joe as a girl now."
It was on with the twins.
The twins,
Oh, I
yeah.
remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was twin brother, and then like they raised him one as like the boy as a boy. Then the other boy they raised him like a girl.
Damn.
And then like he just grew up trying to be like a dude, and then he like, no, you're a girl.
Yeah, because he was like playing with army stuff or
Yeah.
something. And then that kid and the Joe, the one who had his dick cut off and found out that he's actually a guy, and his parents kind of fucked him over.
Yeah.
And the doctor too, because the doctor, I'm pretty sure it was Dr. Money was in on this too. Yeah, and then that guy ended up killing himself
Yeah.
at like 20 years, 20,
Yeah.
20 to 30 in between there. And so, oh, that'd be fucking terrible.
Yeah.
That was so bad, dude.
That's like, I mean, it's for sure worse than yeah. Never mind. I won't say it.
Just imagine that, dude.
I don't want to.
Like,
It sounds like a terrible life.
Yeah.
like what? Like, I wonder if like he had it still pee and shit like that. So I guess it was just coming out like
Yeah.
something.
I guess well,
The tube
well, I think
was
it
there.
was like the first. I think that's why Doctor Money was known as like the first
Tranny
trans
transition
something
shit.
doctor.
Yeah.
I don't think they called it that back then, but there was an article done on the whole thing about him. And it was like South Park did that episode where Stan or Kyle wants to be a basketball player. You remember that
Okay,
one?
No.
And so he goes in for like what they call, I don't know, I doubt it's a real name, but it's called a negroplasty. And so like he goes in and to the doctor or whatever, and then that doctor in South Park is called like Dr. Biber, and
Yeah.
goes in there and he's like, I want to be a basketball player, and he's like, well, you can't because you're a Jew, because Jews don't play basketball,
Yeah.
and that was what Cartman kept saying like the whole beginning of the episode,
Yeah.
because Kyle's trying to make the team and he didn't make it, and I'm pretty sure the coaches were like, well, Jews don't play basketball, but he goes to the plastic surgeon dude, you know, and that guy is like, we can make you a basketball player, and so they take like, well, this other story, they take the teacher, Mr. Garrison, because he wanted to be a woman, and
Okay.
they take his testicles and use those testicles for like new ball joints for his knees, for
Yeah, dude.
Kyle's knees, and then so he becomes like this tall black. I don't know if he's black or not. I can't remember.
How old is this episode?
It's like 2004 or something, 2005.
I don't remember that at all.
That was when they were pretty good back then. And then Kyle's dad, he goes in because he's pissed off at the doctor for allowing
Yeah.
him to
Yeah.
do this on a child. And then the
Get the
doctor,
money.
yeah, and the doctor's like a con man, so he's like, oh, so you have a. It's the only episode where his dad's wearing a different inside shirt. And it's like a dolphin. You can see the dolphin logo on the inside of Kyle's dad's shirt. And the doctor's like, well, what's that on your shirt there? And he's like, oh, it's a dolphin. It's a dolphin. I've always wanted to be a dolphin ever since I was a child. So he's like, I can make you one. So then he makes him into a fucking dolphin. And he's got like a blowhole on the back.
It's so dumb.
That's it.
No. So what's on your shirt? I've always wanted to be a dolphin. Who would pay that to? It's a dolphin. I always wanted to be a dolphin. Like, what?
It's not no way.
Yeah.
That's how they used to be. Now it's like everything is. It's still good, but it's like every time there's a fucking right wing somebody in office, you know, it's like the whole season's just
Just that.
on that, and that's how it was with Trump's probably every year back from 2015 to 2020, because Mr. Garrison was Trump, you know, and then Trump was actually like the president of Canada in the story, and then Mr. Garrison goes because like they're like Canada just elected a dick for a president, and so Mr. Garrison goes and basically just butt fucks Trump.
Oh yeah.
And it's a pretty funny episode, but it's like y'all don't go this hard on like lefties, you know, like y'all made Obama like seem like he's badass. And like, he is probably like he does seem like he is a badass as a person, you know. That's how he's portrayed by everything. Like every American Dad episode or Family Guy episode, he was always like the cool guy, and he seems like he's cool. I mean, he probably is.
Some books too. You right? With like Spider-Man and shit.
Really?
Yeah.
Only him though.
Yeah.
They didn't ever put Biden or nothing.
Yeah, there was like a black guy talking about it. He's like a comic person shit. And like he don't like Obama and shit too. He has his own comics now. And like he was talking about, yeah, Obama's on here. Like he was like full of shit, and we called him Obama because you know he fucking did all that shit.
Because he was like the drone king or
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah. I mean, he has a quote where he said like, what did he say? I'm pretty good at droning people.
Yeah,
Something like that. Yeah. And
Bitch.
Yeah, I mean, you know, every president has done it.
For sure.
Well, not every, but I think it
Yeah.
started right during the end of Bush two's W. Bush's term, because he had like a small amount of drone kills,
Mm-hmm.
and then Obama's was like high, and then
Yeah.
Trump had, I don't think Trump had as many as Obama did. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure he had a lower kill count with drones. Um, but you know, it's like the problem too with that was one of the big problems that Obama had was they were trying to, you know, blow up some ISIS linked person, and there was like two or three other people in the same building or the same place that this one guy was, and then just go ahead with it and you know, take him out, but they take out the two other people too,
Mm-hmm.
and I think both of those dudes were both American citizens.
Yeah.
I think, yeah. That's what I remember.
And everybody just like forgot about that.
Yeah.
But then as soon as Trumpy and Hexet start bombing fucking drug boats, they start losing their damn minds. I mean, like, they're fucking trafficking drugs.
Yeah.
Like, but they act like they don't. They're not. They call them fishermen. And there's that quote, the dumbest thing ever. I forgot who the senator or congressman was, but he's being interviewed by CNN or somebody, and saying, well, I'm getting two videos mixed up, but this guy was saying like, these people that were these drug traffickers were bombing in the ocean. They're not drug traffickers. The traffickers pay people to traffic their drugs. But he's basically saying that people doing it are drug traffickers.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, what? And then the other one,
He's probably trying to say like there's like drug mules, you know, like they're pretty much like you to do it, shit like that, I'm sure, because there's some shit like that, just like shit.
oh yeah,
like that.
there's shit like that, but you're still a
Yeah.
drug trafficker at the end of the day.
Yeah,
you
you're
know,
still a drug
even if you
trafficker.
are being blackmailed
Yeah,
to do
but
it.
I think that's what he's trying to say. It's like, hey, these guys.
Well, he's just trying to do what the whole Democrat Party was trying to do at that. Well, they're still doing it, but trying to make these people look like they're just citizens.
Yeah.
They're innocent people.
Yeah,
They're fishing.
That's what he's trying to do.
Yeah.
That's what I mean by he's trying to say it. He's trying to say that, but by like changing it a little bit.
That whole issue's just annoying. Like it's as soon as somebody starts to actually do something with drug trafficking, the people that had been talking about trying to stop it back in Obama's term are now saying like, "What are we doing? We're killing citizens. We're killing fishermen. Like, take these motherfuckers out. Oh, we don't need to be having wars over in another continent when we have like a terrorist cell basically at the southern border
Mm-hmm.
that's doing some crazy shit on our like we're all one fucking strip of land over here. Focus on this shit. Stop dealing with all the crap going on over there. Stop getting wars going on in different countries on the other landmass.
Mm-hmm.
We got some crap on this landmass that needs to be settled first.
Yes, sir.
And that's like fucking Mexico is like, I don't know. There's some cool parts of it, but it would be terrible to have to live around that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if you're like rich and shit, you're gonna have like a vacation over there, or like spend your. I guess because they say a lot of people go retire over there, which I understand why. Cause you'll live like in a good part.
Yeah.
Like that.
It'll be beautiful. It'll be
Yeah.
paradise. The weather's be great.
Yeah.
And then like your conversion rate for the dollar to a peso, like you're fucking, you don't have to work a day in your life after
Yeah.
that, you know.
So that's why people do shit like that. Which I understand that, but
Well, it's like
when we went to Mexico, my parents were like, "Oh man, it's like we shouldn't be out here." Shit like that. It was like kind of like
ghetto. Yeah.
it was
Well,
like-
you remember I was in Belize when we went on the cruise.
Oh yeah.
Belize was the worst because that was when we just had the excursion. We got on the bus to go see the temples
Oh yeah.
and passing by all these schools and stuff. And I was like, what are all these buildings with barbed wire fences and like look like military compounds?
Mm-hmm.
And the funny girl we had on the poor guy chick,
Yeah.
she's like, oh, those are schools. It's like, what? It's like, yeah, we have a problem with pirates here coming and taking children. It's like, oh, that sounds terrible.
Yeah.
It
I don't remember her saying that. It was just like.
was on the way back.
Was it?
Mm.
So I was probably just looking at all the scenery.
Yeah, the scenery in that place was shitty.
Yeah.
In Belize, the part we were at least, because it was just like these weird looking trees. I don't know if they were They look like banana trees, but I don't know. I don't think they were. They're just tropical looking pieces of shit. Cozumel was terrible too, like the way it looked.
Cosmo, is that the one we went with the other guy?
That's where we lost the key, or where you lost the keys at. Yeah, that's where we
That
had.
was gonna be the best one too, because we were gonna go everywhere.
Yeah, that was gonna be that one was the safest place to have a car.
We were so high too. We're like,
Yeah.
"Oh, man, this is great. Let's go drink over here. Take a little refresh yourself and swim over here. Like we got everything planned, great and mapped out. We're like, we'll go here, and then we'll have enough time to come back here. And then Jacob lost fucking.
Yeah, it happens. It's a good story.
He was crab walking.
Yeah.
That's what Jacob said. Oh yeah, I can let my phone probably in the water.
Man, that was what's up. At that time, were y'all like stripped as fuck?
Oh, they were. I was just like
I'm not coming back at Jacob because he was making fun of me because I had my phone in my pocket when I was in.
Yeah.
when you were in Roatan, yeah.
I was like, oh fuck, my phone's.
Yeah.
Jacob's like, oh, squeeze from here. He's like,
Oh, yeah.
Sort of crab walking. Yeah.
oh shit.
Oh, shoot.
That's very funny though.
That was like 2 days of me making fun of Chris for losing his phone or fucking his phone up. And then the next stop was Cozumel, and that was when I lost the keys. But it
What
was
happened
still.
was like when they were swimming, I took the key and I threw it in the ocean.
Yeah.
That's what you get.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
You probably
Yeah. It was so fucked up, you
you
did.
probably just, but you could have just put them in the sand too. Like you just dug a little small hole and we would have never found them.
That's true.
Cause I don't know. It's a funny story, but at the time, like Blake and Sarah were pissed. I was just like, we're gonna get back. Just calm
I
down.
was pissed too. No, man, you can do anything. What can you do?
Yeah, you just gotta get a new one.
It just cost a lot of money.
Yeah, there's a special chip and shit. This thing.
Yeah, for a Geo Metro in Belize, and they're like, and take it back, and they're like, but well, so where is the car? I'm like directly across from here on the other side of the island. And he's like, oh, okay, yeah, that's fine. He's like, well, so the keys have special chips in them to tell us where they are and everything else. So why did you have to ask me where it's at then if you can find it?
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, blah, 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 blah. And he's like, it's gonna cost $350 to
Damn.
replace the key. I was like, what? And I ended up paying for it. And then as soon as that happened, like Blake and Sarah's like whole demeanor changed from pissed to like, oh, huh, let's go have fun.
No, yeah.
I was like,
What did we do after that? Did we just go back on the boat?
we walked around the pier,
Did we?
all the little shops that they have when
Yeah.
we first get in there. We just walked around there, and that's where I got like some alcohol. I don't know if you did or not though, because that's where I got like tequila and shit.
Mm.
And I was like, we can get this back on the boat. Because the first, no wait, I got some in Roatan was the first stop. I wanted rum, and Blake is the one that snuck that onto the boat for us because you have to check it into customs or whatever.
Mm.
They make you send all this stuff, all the alcohol, because they don't allow it on the boat, into this little special deal where it goes into a waiting deal until you're back in the country, where then you can pick it up and then you have to go through customs and pay extra, pay the custom taxes to get it back into America, because the alcohol there is so cheap.
Yeah.
It was really cheap.
Yeah. It's all that bullshit stuff they want to do.
I don't need to pay the taxes and shit.
Give the government more money,
I know.
and that's like it's just free money for them. Like they didn't do a damn thing.
Yeah. They never do that damn thing.
I hate that shit so much. Every time I do my taxes every month.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you have to do like payroll
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah.
Piss
Sales
off.
tax, all that bullshit.
Yeah.
You don't need shit.
You don't need that shit, bitch.
I told Greg they should just like ask everybody for like a $100 check at the end of the year. That's it.
Well, that's basically what the flat tax is supposed to be, where like everybody just pays the same percent.
Yeah.
And I think there's like I think it's like if you don't make a certain amount, those people don't pay anything. But like everybody else above, that hasn't been tried here, but it's like everybody, we'll say 50,000. Everybody above that pays like 10%, and then that's it. That's all. But I looked into that too to see, and I think it was like if everybody did pay that compared to what the amount of taxes we pay now, it was still like not even half of what the government is supposed to collect the way they do everything now. You know,
It wouldn't be, or
it wouldn't be enough
Oh,
to
okay.
cover everything else that we have to pay with our taxes. But then we could solve that by fucking auditing the whole government.
Yeah.
Figuring out where all the waste, fraud, and abuse is, the term they got popularized by
Yeah.
Obama, Chuck Schumer, and the Democrats in 2008.
It's probably everywhere.
Oh, it is.
Did you hear about like something in Minnesota?
Yeah, the Somali daycares and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's weird. Like I haven't looked into it a whole lot, but
I just saw like some.
Memes and stuff.
Yeah.
That's what I've been saying.
It's like dude, like it's like apparently there's no people, just no kids there or some shit.
that's what they're saying. But then the left saying like, oh, of course there's no kids there because it's fucking Christmas. They're on Christmas break.
That's something they would say.
There's always something. There's always something they can say.
Yeah, you
And
can
like-
say bullshit.
And I'm like, and to me, I'm like, that kind of makes sense. Like, if that's true, then yeah, I get that. That maybe they are. But one of the videos I saw with a guy that did this, Nick Shirley or something, one of the only video I saw, he's like, he goes to the door, and the Somali woman comes up, you know, and he's like, hey, my little son Joey, I'm just trying to see if I can drop him off here, you know, for daycare or whatever. And she's like, oh, no, the manager's not here right now or something like that. And basically, like, because I guess it doesn't happen, apparently, allegedly, there's nothing with kids going on at these daycares.
Right.
And they're all just fronts, kind of like what laundromats and
Yeah.
other things used to be back in the day. And then there's probably still, there's a whole conspiracy about, like, mattress stores being fronts for some kind of money laundering thing, too. I mean, like, who knows? The biggest money laundering thing besides the government is casinos. Because you just go in there and I see it all the time up in, well, I haven't been in a while, but at the casinos up the road, and local people that are in the construction industry, they're walking around with like stacks of hundreds and just going in the machines and then just be sitting there after they feed the machine a couple hundreds and then just waiting, you know, and they'll just like do a couple bets, you know, and like they'll be there for like somebody around here very close, he's up there every time I've gone. He's up there every single time I've gone, which is not that much anymore. But back when I did go, it was every Friday I would see that person. And what else do you think he's doing up there? You know, besides like if he's getting money from jobs, which I don't have a problem with what he's doing, but because it is his money at the end of the day. But it is a form of money laundering because you're not showing that as income.
Yeah.
You're showing it as nothing, I guess, if you keep it under a certain amount. Because I think casinos, they send you like a W something, some kind of form at the end of the year. If you've had so much, you know, that you either won or took out of the machine. It's been a while since I've looked into all that stuff, but it happens all the time. That's why we just need a casino in Texas. That's what they're pushing for.
Really?
Oh yeah. And just let it fucking happen. Like, just keep it. It's clean and
That would be crazy.
Yeah.
depends on what city it is because the Indians, they're pretty damn good at keeping theirs clean. You know, like Windstar, it's pretty
It's clean.
clean. Then my favorite, Choctaw, that one's great. And it's just all it is just white people. It's like all the people that shouldn't be gambling, the ones that are doing it.
Yeah. White Asian people.
Oh yeah,
Old Asian people.
yeah, old Asian people love it,
Yeah.
but they like the slot machines, but they love backgammon.
What's that one?
I don't know what it is, but it
They for sure love slot machines. Though. I see them now.
Yeah.
My mom would for sure love that.
there's one particular card game. If it's not backgammon, there's one I can't remember the name of it, but every time I've walked by that table, it's just all Asian people.
Really?
Yeah,
Hmm.
and then I'm pretty sure it's backgammon though.
Do they consider it rude? Like if there's like tables and you just like watch them play? Do they consider it rude?
No, you can watch.
Oh, okay.
Because I used to just do that.
I didn't know if like they would like. I remember when we went to Vegas and I was like, man, I kind of want to watch like them play, but
good distance.
yeah, no, I'm not gonna be like right, like yeah.
Well,
but,
the ones up here, I don't know if it's the same in Vegas, but I mean, you could be like right next to somebody watching.
Yeah.
Because they have the cameras and they have watchers too that are
Yeah.
checking everybody out to see if somebody's giving somebody calls. Which
Yeah.
it's really hard to do these days on blackjack because they they've got the machine that I think it has like 3 or 4 decks in it, where
Mhm.
it's to make it harder for people to count cards.
Mhm.
So I'm sure there's still people that have found a way to do it.
Sure.
But most of the people that play blackjack, they're just like it's all white dudes, you know. That's,
Yeah.
that's the ones
Yeah.
I've mainly seen playing it.
So crazy how you get different cards.
Yeah, man, that shouldn't be illegal to do that.
They try to learn the system. That's it.
Yeah.
It's a pretty good skill.
Yeah,
It's
but they cut you off and shit.
they'll
Yeah,
cut
they
you
know.
off, and then and like in the old days, they'd fucking beat the shit out of you back in Vegas, beat the shit out of you, and send you out if they didn't kill you. That's the movie Casino. Have y'all ever seen that?
Mhm.
That was like supposed to be based like loosely, I think, on some true events. Because Vegas used to be crazy way back in the day when the mob had control
Yeah.
of,
I
of
bet.
and I'm sure they still do. I
Yeah,
mean,
in a lot of ways. Yeah.
who else would have control of it? As far as which I guess, but yeah, they had full control of Vegas back in the Dizzy, and I'm sure they still do. I gotta pee.
Man, I should be like born into some kind of mob family. Like try that shit.
Mhm.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah, you'd be destined for if you're. Well, I guess the
Destined for death.
yeah, basically,
Yeah.
you're gonna die somehow.
Yeah. Like
Before you're,
that.
yeah, before you're for sure 50.
Yeah. Say what?
And start doing like some pissant stuff that's
Yeah.
really gonna put you in danger and
Yeah.
Yeah.
work your way up. And then you've probably been followed this whole time by the feds.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, you better hope. Like, if your dad is like top dog, you better be super scared because like that they're gonna be coming after him like crazy. If he dies, you're dead next to.
Yeah.
They're gonna fucking like get rid of him, get rid of you. Unless you're just like, hey, you can just be the next head of your dad's family, but like you ain't got no power no more. It's gonna be me.
Yeah.
And then if you don't fuck with me, I ain't gonna fuck with you again. And just don't ever try to bark up my tree, and then we good.
Yeah.
Cause that's how they do it in the war days. That's what they do. Like you're like, hey man, you just shut the fuck up. And then after your dad died, like say he was the head of fucking Texas, then that's what they do pretty much. Cause they rather not fight you if they don't
Yeah.
have to. So they're just like, okay, well like your dad is like, yeah, he was head of Texas, but like I fucking like say I fucking assassinated him. I'm the next guy. If you want to be alive, then you can still like take care of your fucking province here, and you can just have your castle. And that's it. Just don't fuck with me no more. If you fuck with me, I'm gonna fuck you up.
Yeah.
That's all they do.
So what
It's
they did,
basically-
like warriors and shit.
Yeah, mostly that's what they do. Cause like you don't want to fight, like cause you're wasting time, and like a lot of times it's like one of those like where like you want to be the guy, like you want to be the first guy to like unify Japan and shit. So you rather just like, hey man, shut the fuck up, just hurry up so we can just go, you know, cause you're so close to it. So you're like, man, just like if you just do this, then like I don't want to fight. I don't want to waste like another 40 days when I could just become the guy tomorrow. Just shit like that.
Yeah.
It's basically what America does with regime changes.
Yeah.
You know, they take out the leader dude, or at least they try to blackmail or do something to get a more favorable person into that seat of power, so that they don't have to go to war with these people. They go to war at first to turn over
Yeah.
the country if they're not following. You know,
Mm-hmm.
what was that? Was it Gaddafi? Who was it? The leader? Was he?
That's the Libya guy.
Was it Libya?
Yeah, they
Cause
Saddam
that-
is the was it Iraq or Iran?
Iran.
Iran.
Because they wanted Gaddafi wanted to get off of.
The world currency shit,
I
whatever.
think he wanted to get off the oil,
Reserves, some shit.
something like that, and something
One of
like
those. He was trying to-
petroleum.
Yeah.
And of course, you know, he did that, and then like Americans like, oh no, looks like we gotta go start a coup over there,
Yeah. That's just crazy, man.
and then he got killed. Got to be really bad.
Right, brother. You get up? Yeah, dude. Let me get my phone too.
I can get up. Let me see that butt. Greg tried to touch my dick.
I did.
You can't find it.
Oh, he found it. Dang.
Dang what?
Huh? Oh, my phone.
I need to get a new phone, but I don't know.
All there is cracked up to shit. You need to get a better protector for it.
Nah, I don't want to get a case for it though.
Why?
Because it makes it big.
So it protects it.
I just keep screwing, fixing it back too. I had to take out my protector. My protector was stripped like crazy.
Fucking bitches.
And then, well, there's nothing wrong with it other than like I have to, it keeps disconnecting from the Wi-Fi.
Oh.
And then, so every time like I lock it, like it disconnects, and then when I unlock it, I have to go back to it, and then it just keeps doing that. So I gotta go back to it. It's pretty annoying, but I think I can deal with it.
Which one is it? Which iPhone is it?
10.
I think mine was the SE. That one came out like in 2020.
You got a new one right now?
Yeah, this one's like from last year, I think. But I had that.
White privilege.
I had my old one for 5 years. 5 years. But then it was free too, basically, because of my I have the Apple Card, so all my points bought it for me.
Oh really?
And then I have almost enough for another one now.
Yeah, get one and then give it to me.
Huh. Gonna suck this dude.
I would have done it. There you go, Jacob. Merry Christmas. Stop friend you are.
What are we at?
I know.
An hour. Only an hour this time? Huh. Yeah, we can stop it and just hang out. I'll just have to cut out.
Happy New Year, y'all.
Let's do a countdown.
5,
10,
10,
7,
3,
4,
2,
3,
1.
1. Happy
Happy
fucking
New
New Year.
Do good, people.
Stare at it.
Do good. Do good things.
Don't do coke.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say we're gonna do a line of coke now. I already said that.
Do Dr. Pepper.